Hare Krishna, everybody. So kids are going to perform a play and it has 6 scenes actually. So before every scene, Janya and Mahiti, they are the narrators. So they'll come and they'll briefly tell you what's going to happen in the scene. And after that, the scene would follow. So they're going to start now.
Hare Krishna everybody, welcome to Saturday's Bhagavad Gita program. Today we are going to perform before you a drama based on chapter Lifting of Govardhan Hill from Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, appeared on this earth 5,000 years ago. He stayed on this earth for 125 years and played exactly like a human being. But his activities were unparalleled from the very moment of his appearance to the moment of his disappearance. Every one of his activities is unparalleled in the history of the world.
Krishna, when he was merely a few days old, he killed Putana, a witch who was sent by Kamsa to kill him. And this particular pastime of lifting of Govardhan Hill happened when Lord Krishna was just 7 years old. In first scene of play, Lord Krishna, after seeing Rajvashis engaged the preparation of sacrifice, questions Nanda Maharaj, what is the sacrifice for? On hearing this inquiry from Krishna, Nanda Maharaj explains him more about the ceremony.
Baba, what is this sacrifice for? Who is getting all these offerings? Are you expecting some special reward from doing it? Please tell me what this sacrifice is for.
Daddy,
Krishna, you're only 7 years old. Just a little boy. This business of demigod worship is too complicated. I don't think you'd understand. Please don't keep secrets from me, Baba. I'm not an outsider. I'm your son. Please tell me what you and the other cowherd men are preparing for. Well, we're getting ready to do puja. We're going to make a sacrifice for Indradeva, the demigod who sends us rain. When the sacrifice begins, you can come and sit by me to watch how it's done. Father, can you tell me more about it? Everyone is working so hard to gain something. But if they don't know why they are working, they won't achieve success. Therefore, I should know all about this puja so that everything is successful. Tell me, is this a Vedic sacrifice or just a popular ceremony? All right. I'm not sure you'll understand everything, but there is no harm in telling you. We're not the only ones who worship Lord Indra. Since he's the Lord and the master of the rain-giving clouds, it is a tradition to worship him in order to thank him for giving us rainfall. Without rainfall, we would not have any fruits or vegetables, and our cows would not have fresh grass to eat. They would not be able to produce any milk. We couldn't live if there was no rain. I set these demigods at the beginning of the creation so that they managed the world for me. But now I see how people are mistaking them to be God. What is worse than the demigods think themselves to be God? This Indradev is getting a little puffed up. He has forgotten that I am his master. It seems that time has come to teach him a lesson. Let's all go to Indraloka. This scene shows the court of Indradev. Lord Indradeva is all puffed up, thinking himself to be the controller. His spiritual master Brahaspati tries to guide him, but all in vain.
Ah, my Lord Brahaspati, please accept my respects. Half the heavens must be here today. There's an occasion to celebrate. My kingdom is secure and I am happy. Who wouldn't be in my position? I have attained a throne of power,
which you must always fight to keep and are forever in anxiety about losing.
Ah, don't be concerned. I have conquered all my enemies. The demons are running and beaten, and on forth to battle with my elephant Airavata and the thunderbolt in my hand.
Yes, you feel supreme. Well, you are not. Although you're sitting on a high seat beneath a canopy as brilliant as the moon, served by heavenly maidens and demigods, and praised by the sweetest singers in the cosmos, your opulence is only a hint of Shri Krishna's. You may be God's right-hand man, Indra, but you're not God.
I know it's your duty as my spiritual master to take down my ego from time to time. Must be a difficult task keeping the King of Heaven's feet on the ground, eh?
Indra.
Yes. Ah, Soma. My guests from all three planetary systems have come to taste this wonderful drink. They perform sacrifices and austerities just to come and drink the Soma Rasa in our celestial city of gold.
Indra, I don't think you're listening to a wireless signal. I'm trying to help you out. You can't see it, but you're heading for a fall.
I'm sorry, Gurudeva, but I am a little intoxicated.
You're very intoxicated with pride. Well, I'll tell you this, my son. One day, you'll soon bow down before Lord Krishna, and that magnificent crown on your head will touch his lotus feet. That will be your supreme moment, not this.
Scene 3 shows Nanda Maharaj advocating the sacrifice for Indra Dev in order to get good results for agriculture activities. Lord Krishna is nullified the arguments by saying that demigods give results based on execution of duties, so there is no need to worship them.
Father, I don't think we should perform a sacrifice for Lord Indra. What are you saying? Actually, Maya, it is by karma that people take birth and die. It is karma that gives them happiness, distress, fear, and fearlessness. Since Lord Indra cannot change our destinies, why should we worship him? It is actually karma which controls everyone. Therefore, one should seriously worship work itself. One has to fulfill his responsibilities. That is true. Even Lord Indra should not forget his responsibilities. He is just an order carrier of the Supreme Lord. Man may forget that everything belongs to God, but demigods should not.
Well, I can see what you're saying, son, and I'm sure it's quite right. But it's just that we've always done this Indra Puja. We do the puja and Indra sends us rain. It's a good system.
Yes, but human life has to have a higher aim. Indra is pouring water on the ocean as well as the land. Rain does not depend on worshipping him. If we just do our duties nicely, we will get good results. It seems logical. The boy has a point, Nandaraj.
I suppose it's true.
Baba, we always live in the forest. we should make a sacrifice to the local Brahmins of Vrindavan, the Govardhan Hill, and our wonderful cows.
That is a very good idea, Krishna. And since you feel so strongly about it, we will surely do a sacrifice for Govardhan Hill. But it will be after the Indra sacrifice.
No, Maya, don't wait for anything. Let's take all the things we've already gathered together for the Indra Puja and use them for the Govardhan Puja.
Oh, Krishna, you seem so enthusiastic about this idea. And since your pleasure is my pleasure, let's do the sacrifice just as you say. Tell us how you want the ceremony done. What do we need?
Let's make all different kinds of foods, from sweet rice to vegetable soups, fancy cakes both baked and fried. Let's invite the learned Brahmins to chant the Vedic mantras. Then the Brahmins should be given all kinds of grains. The cows should be decorated and given nice grasses. Then the sacrifice to Govardhan Hill may begin. This sacrifice will greatly please me.
Scene 4 shows Lord Indra getting upset when sacrifice for him was stopped by Krishna. He vented his anger upon the inhabitants of Vrindavan by flooding Vrindavan with rain.
They what? I don't believe it. How dare they? Just see the impudence of these cowards of Vrindavan. They are nothing but inhabitants of the forest and are surrendering to an ordinary human being, Krishna, and thus they have offended the gods. These coward men of Raja have to suffer the consequences. Send the Samvartaka cloud to me.
My lord, this cloud is most powerful. It will flood the entire cosmos. There are many less destructive clouds that can terrorize the residents of Vrindavan. Wouldn't that be sufficient? We don't have to destroy everything, do we?
I said, send the Samvartaka cloud to me. The cowards of Vrindavan have become too puffed up with the comfort and riches, and are too confident in their tiny friend Krishna. He is simply talkative, childish, and ignorant of the complete situation, and is thinking himself very advanced in knowledge. Samvartaka, I order you and your companions to go and inundate Vrindavan. Everyone should be destroyed, along with their cows.
Ordered by King Indra, all the dangerous clouds appeared above Vrindavan and began to pour water in scantily. There was constant lightning and thunder, blowing of severe wind. The clouds gradually filled all the land in Vrindavan with water. Every living being in Vrindavan began to tremble from the severe cold. They approached Govinda to take shelter of his lotus feet. Upon hearing their prayer, Lord Krishna immediately picked up Govardhan Hill with just one hand, exactly as a child picks up a mushroom from the ground. Thus he exhibited his transcendent pastime of the lifting of Govardhan Hill. Children, come here! Take my hands! Hurry! Bring the cows over here! Everyone! Krishna, you are the all-powerful one! Krishna, you are the all-powerful one! You help all your devotees! Now please protect us from the wrath of Indra!
This God thinks himself God, has great power. But now I shall answer answer him according to my position. He is mad and with false prestige, but now I shall break his pride. I will protect my pure devotees of Vrindavan. Dear mother and father, dear residents of Vrindavan, if you wish, you may now come under this hill with your cows. Son, you're in such a dangerous position. How can we help you? Each time I try to call to you for some kind of instruction, my voice becomes choked with anxiety. Please, help him. He is too small to raise this mountain by himself. My dear friend, you have been standing here for the past 7 days and nights without any rest. We all think you are trying to do something that is just too hard for you to do. We don't think you should stand alone holding this heavy mountain anymore. You should transfer it into Sudama's hand. If you are afraid Sudama can't support the hill, then at least change hands. Transfer the hill to your right hand and we'll give your left hand a massage.
Challenge the power of Krishna. Clouds, stop. We have caused enough trouble already.
My dear cowherd men, the flood has ended and the rivers are back to normal. When Krishna saved the inhabitants of Vrindavan from the wrath of Indra by lifting the Govardhan hill, King Indra from a heavenly planet appeared before him. He immediately fell down on the lotus feet of the Lord and began to offer prayers. King Indra admitted that he had committed a great offense unto Lord Krishna's lotus feet and asked for forgiveness. After hearing King Indra, Lord Krishna smilingly said, "My dear Indra, I have stopped your sacrifice to show my causeless mercy and to revive your memory that I am your eternal master. If I find someone overpowered by false pride, I withdraw all his opulences."
King Indra, my dear Lord, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I pay my respectful obeisances unto you because I committed a great sin unto your lotus feet, being falsely proud of my material opulence and unaware of your unlimited power. So therefore, kindly excuse me because I am fool number one.
My dear Indra, I've stopped your sacrifice just to show my causeless mercy and to revive your memory that I am your eternal master. I'm not only your eternal master, but the master of all the other demigods as well. You should always remember that all your material opulences are due to my mercy. Everyone should always remember that I am the Supreme Lord. I can show anyone my favor, and I can chastise anyone, and I'm the well-wisher of everyone, but no one is superior than me. Bhoktaram yagyatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suhridam sarvabhutanam gnatva shanti nikshati. Bhoktaram yagyatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suhridam sarvabhutanam gnatva shanti nikshati. Hare Krishna.
Straight out, just a little bit.